Okay guys, it's time to hide and finish my work. So as you can see, all these tails need to be hidden. Okay, you can cut the yarn just as close as you can to the work, but I don't recommend it because if you did that, if the yarn was a little bit slippery, especially just like this one, it's not too slippery, but when you just like cut the yarn very close to the work without like finishing it and taking it inside your work, that will cause the work will just begin to like what it's called, but begin to just fall out and your work will begin to just like become messy and it will ruin your work. Don't do that. I don't recommend cutting the yarn just directly like this, okay, or cutting any yarn at least like very close like this, but you need to finish and like hide these tails as much as you can inside your work without looking visible, so you like it's secure, and in the same time, no matter what you're gonna wear, wash, do anything to the top, it would stay inside the work and will not go anywhere, and your work will look clean and neat and like stable as it is. So I hope you can understand what I'm like talking about here. So I have these 3 tails here. I'm gonna start with this. This is like where we start seaming the first 2 squares. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it like this. This is the wrong side. I'm gonna hide it in the wrong side of the work, not on the right side, of course. So this is the wrong side facing upwards, facing me, so I can see what I'm doing. And as you can see, this is the seaming that we did to like seam the 2 squares together. So I have 3 tails here right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just like as you can see, this tail is for this square, like finishing this square, and this tail finishing this square, and this tail was the starting point of my work or my seaming. So I love to like go and just make a double knot between these 2 squares, just like this, not too tight, just very gently, before like hiding the tails or the yarn. Okay, so by doing this, it's secure together, and in the same time, like now it looks like 1 square, doesn't look like 2 squares. Okay, and I have this tail right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a tapestry needle just like this one. Okay, this is the smallest one that I have, and I'm gonna take my yarn, just add it inside here, and I'm gonna start with this one alone and then take these 2 together to hide it inside the seaming. So what I'm gonna do, just make sure it's very tight in here, and then I'm gonna go just like back and forth to the seaming. There's no order here to do it, but do it on the like only on the wrong side. Don't go to the front at all. Just I'm doing it in this like a little bit of elevation here. Just go back and forth many times, just like this. I'm going in a zigzag motion. And okay, it's a little bit hard because the opening here is a little bit wide, but this is what I have. So anyway, as you can see, it's inside now, right? And I'm gonna do another 2. Okay, it's just another zigzag thing inside. So again, there is no right or wrong doing this. You need to hide it. It's not to be not visible, so it's inside the work at the moment. You can cut the yarn in here, it's okay, but for me, I love to secure everything double. Sometimes it's hard because when I need to like take the project off and restart all over, it's kind of hard to take this off, but for me, I love like re-secure my work. So of course you can hide the tail right here and cut the yarn at this point, but for me, that's why I have a longer tail that I told you, and you need a long tail. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back all the way, but I'm gonna jump the first one here, so it just like overlapped here. I'm gonna jump the first one and just go again in a zigzag motion again. Okay, just like this. This one is very big, and here we go. I'm gonna start small. Okay, make sure it's inside the needle. Yeah, yep, okay. And make sure it's not tight as you work. So I'm going in like to my starting point, like really. Okay, by doing this you're just like having we're gonna say go back and forth. So when you cut the yarn, no matter what you're gonna do, no matter what you're gonna wash it, wear it, like burn it, it will stay inside the work because it's go back and forth. Okay, and now I'm almost at my starting point, and I can cut the yarn at this point because I have a very nice amount of the tail inside, as you can see. If I have a shorter tail, it would be hard to do that. That's why I have a long tail. And at this point, I can cut this yarn here. Okay, as you can see, one tail is vanished. And you know, okay, this is the front part. You can see it, right? Okay, let's do these other two, and I'm gonna use these two together. Okay, the bad thing that I have one is longer than the other, but I'm not gonna cut them now. Okay, just take one inside. It's kind of hard to go in. Okay, go. Here we go. If you're a beginner, you can do it like one by one, but because I know what I'm doing and I did it like 100 times before, sorry, I know what I'm doing. So I have these two strands together just like here, and I'm gonna do the same thing going inside here. Okay, and like be gentle because I have one tail short, so yeah, I'm holding it just as much as I can to be inside my needle hole, and I just like go in like here and make that zigzag motion again. Okay, again, there's no right or wrong doing this. It's just go to the spaces that you have. So I have like a very small one here. Just grab it. Okay, make sure it's not tight. I'm gonna do another round. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go from here. Okay, just like go here, so I have enough to like turn around. Okay, as I told you, this one is a very short one. That's why we need a long tail, guys. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna bring it, just like begin to like, okay, here we go. Just like pull it and make sure it's not tight. Okay, it's not tight at all. Okay, it's a little bit like thicker in this part, of course, but it will not be visible, I promise. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue working with the long one, and the short one I'm gonna do it with a smaller crochet hook in a moment. So again, I'm gonna skip one part and go another zigzag. I'm sorry, another zigzag inside my work. One side is seaming just like this. This is more than enough to secure this tail. Okay, again, here we go. And for this one, okay, here we go. And for this one, I'm gonna use a smaller crochet hook. Where is it? Okay, I have it here. So you can see I have this one is 2.25 millimeter hook. It's very fine and very nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use it instead of using my needle if it's like very short like this. So I'm gonna do just like turn it a bit so it's facing me. So I'm gonna go from down there and grab the tail inside. So I'm gonna use this to do my zigzag thing. Okay, inside the seaming, just go to the holes that you see or the stitches that you see. Okay, and again, oh, here we go. So I lift a small part and wrap it around my hook and hold it with my hand and just like take it down through all these loops inside my crochet hook. Okay, here we go, and grab it and just begin to like make everything like nice and beautiful. Okay, just like this. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the yarn as close as to the work, and here we go. Okay, I have a small tail here, just like I can cut it or leave it, but anyway, here we go. As you can see, no tails. yeah, this part become a little bit thicker because it has multiple yarn inside, but it will not be visible. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the work around, okay, to the right side. Here we go. This is right side. Looks beautiful, looks nice and neat and clean. Okay, this is the connection of the first two squares. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side as well. Where is it? Here we go. Found it. Here we go. So, okay, I hope the tails are long. Yeah, I have 3 long tails, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, again, you can use the crochet hook, you can use tapestry needle, no matter like what you like. It's just completely up to you. So these are the 2 for the square. I'm gonna make double knot, not too tight, just to make it together like this. Okay, and again I'm gonna hide all these yarn. You can take the 3 of them if you want to. Yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, take the 3 of them all together in a tapestry needle. So here we go. So I'm gonna add it one by one because they are different lengths. Okay, come on, go in like this, like this. Okay, youpee. Okay, so I have one. Where's the rest? Okay, next one here. Okay, I have one here. I'm gonna hold it and have this one. It's a little bit short, but I can work with that. And this one, there you go. So I have the 3 of them all together. Okay, and make sure they are all like this. Okay, hold them like this. Okay, and now it's time to go like this inside my seaming. So let's go in zigzag motion. Okay, again repeating, there is no right or wrong, there's no like a specific order to go in. You need just to hide the tail. Okay, that's enough now because I have kind of a thick ending. Yeah, if you have a needle like with a smaller kind of ending, it would be nice and easy to work with, but this one is very yeah. I did it. Okay, then I'm gonna grab the yarn. Yep, here we go, and make sure it's not tight, just like this. And then I'm gonna go another zigzag, like just a small one, not too much. Okay, just like this. Okay, yep, that was easier. And grab the yarn, make sure it's not tight again. So I finished the 3 strands. I hope I can make the journey back because I have a very small one just right here. So it's turn around again, leave like a small space here, just go back and forth again. Okay, and just like this one, can take it. Okay. Yep, here we go. So I have one out from my needle and I'm gonna add it again. Okay, yep, that's it. And now I'm taking my 3 strands to the journey back to the starting point. Yep, here we go. Yep, and again to like make sure it's not tight at all, just like this. Yep, done. That was easier actually because the tail was a little bit longer than the other one. Here we go, and now it's time to cut these beautiful yarns as close as it would work as you can. I cut my tails and they are here. And again, take a look to the front part. Look beautiful. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now time to hide. Okay, so what else do I have? Okay. Okay, next I'm gonna do like hide these the ending of my seaming and my straps, and show you how to close the circle or the magic ring. As you can see, this is the magic ring, and sometimes become a little bit wider than this, and just like pull it to close it. I'm gonna show you how to secure it so it'll stay in place. So let's go to the next section.